Hey everyone, and welcome to a special edition of Kitten's Corner. We are actually going to rebuild Mila, which is going to be really fun. But I'm going to give you some background history on it and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to take my time and actually put her together and explain how I even got Mila and why I'm building her, etc., etc. But first, I wanted to show you a few of the things I'm working on. I have the little angels. The really cool thing about this is, of course, they don't have to necessarily have the wings, but if they do have the wings, that's really good. They wear a size preemie clothes. I already have them some clothes purchased. I decided to make one a boy and one a girl. So this is the little girl, this is the little boy. I decided on Ivy for the little girl and Isaac for the little boy. So we will continue to work on them. I'm going to rip their hair probably within this week or so and try to get their photo shoots and stuff done. And here we have the little princess that we've been working on for a couple of weeks now. And I decided to name her Elizabeth. So say hello, Elizabeth. Say hello. Elizabeth turned out pretty good. She is 22 inches, so beautiful cuteness. I'm gonna try to get her close so you can actually see her hair and her root job or what have you. Her hair is about 2 to 3 inches in some places, a little shorter in others, but I was aiming for realisticness. Although she looks ready, she's not quite ready yet. I still have to glue her hair in and I still have to get her clothes in. The cool thing about what I do with my dolls is I order their clothes offline. I order the clothes from overseas. So you're not going to step in the store and find clothes that I've sent with the dolls, which makes their auctions unique and it makes the clothes that you get unique. And I'll take a little time and figure out the dolls. With her, like I said, I have her 3 dresses coming. She's still the little princess, but I figured I'd give her a name. Her name is Elizabeth. So that's that. And now for the goody part of this video, I have a child-sized doll. I named her Mila, and Mila has undergone 3 repaints. This would be number 3 or number 4, to be honest with you. What had been the first time is I used air dry. When I was just learning how to do air dry, it was not a good fit for her or me. So I stripped her down and tried heat set. The heat set turned out pretty decent, but the problem with the heat set was that it was going over the air dry. And so when I rooted her hair after that, that kind of left me not able to heat set her again. So when I stripped her down this time, she already had rooted hair, and if you're familiar with Mila, I actually braided her hair. So she has human hair that stops like maybe to her shoulder, a little bit below her shoulder, and then I braided her hair on top of it. And I was definitely not going to take her hair down to repaint her. So took her apart and I air dried paint her this time. And for those of you who have been kind of keeping up with it, she has been drying forever, it seems. Um, the reason that is because I want to say it's moisture in the air or what have you. I'm not exactly sure why it's taking so long. Maybe I did paint her rather a little thick. I'm gonna show you her body, but I'm gonna snap the snaps on it so that she at least has on an undergarment. And it's gonna be kind of creepy looking because she doesn't have her limbs on just yet. But that's what we're going to do tonight. So I'm really excited because we're going to actually put Mila back together. I'm very excited about it. But I wanted to show you, she is part of a collection of dolls they really don't do anymore as far as like the length of the dolls. Most dolls now come with chest plates and they come with more of body than the stuff part. If you see the things that are sticking out, They call this the armature. So Mila has a special ability to pose. She actually has a metal skeleton inside of her, which makes her able to pose. And if you take the time to bend the metal and stuff, you can get her in several different poses, and she can sit it because the metal goes all the way down, as you can see, past where her knee would be. So she can actually do some sit poses and stuff like that. So when I do a photo shoot for her, I'll be able to show you that a little better. If you notice, I have new twist ties on her already. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit so that she wouldn't take too long to put back together because I'm so extremely happy. I painted her an African American color. I painted her actually a shade darker than she was before. The reason being is that I wanted her to actually match her hair, and I wanted to give her a fresh start. She was supposed to be an African American from the get go, so we kind of went back to her roots. So, as with all my reborns and stuff, I usually stuff their legs. She has glass beads, and she has glass beads in her arms. I mean, in her hands, and her head, however, is just cotton, and she has glass beads. I believe 1 pound in her body. So I don't kind of care for them being extremely too heavy. At the same time, I want them weighted enough so that when you pick up this child-sized doll, she doesn't feel like a newborn. So it's kind of a happy medium. But with her being so long, as far as her body size and her legs and stuff, you don't want her to be so heavy. It's like picking up dead weight, because you have to remember she's not alive. So she's got what the weight that you feel is just dead weight. It's going to be on you to carry. So we're going to start with her feet. Reach over here and get them. I had everything all kind of staged so it wouldn't take too long. At the same time, I wanted to take my time and do it. So here are her feet. I think I have them backwards. Okay, switching around. Here are her feet. And give you a little close up so you can see those little toes. I've painted them again and got her some nice color going on. And the bottom of her feet, of course, has the little arches and stuff like that. I took the liberty, of course, like I said before, she's already weighted. And we're literally going to take the leg and slide it into and around the skeleton thing and push it into the I could talk. Push it into the leg part and wrap it around. La, la, la. I thought I'd throw some music in there. I'm not sure how well the music is going. I might have to just go ahead and just restring her so it'll be faster. You know what? Let's just do that. So what we're going to do is we're not going to try to fight this the tabs that are there. We're going to actually create new ones. So let me get my scissors and I will be right back. If I was thinking, guys, I would have had that ready, but I was assuming, and you know what they say about assuming, that her legs and stuff would slide in fairly easy, and I was mistaken. So what we're going to do is drop the scissors on the floor. No, what we're going to do is take the scissors, and we're going to cut the pre-existing twist tie off and throw it in the trash. We're going to grab a brand new twist tie, and we're going to thread her legs. Threading the legs, which this shouldn't take too long. As I said, I've done the part that does take a while, the putting the weight the weighted part in and getting her weighted and stuffed. So, and my admittance is that I had already had her stuffed. So I really honestly just took her apart, air dry painted her again, and then am waiting for her to dry. Was waiting for her to dry, and now putting her back together. And these tabs might be too big. Okay, we're not gonna let this be a roadblock tonight. We're going to keep pushing, 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 pushing. That's wild. It might be too wide. I might have to resort to finding the other twist ties. I am kind of already committed to it now because I've cut the old one. There it goes. I feel it. All right, we are back in business. I got it threaded through. Now we will push it, pull it through till you hear a click or feel a click. That's your sign that you've got it connected. You can let it go. And we're going to put our foot back in the hole. And as you can hear it, and we'll do a twist twist. Make sure that we have it facing forward. And we pull, pull, pull. And she now has a leg again. So we got one leg done. Now we're going to pull it a little bit tighter. All right. You not believe I have the wrong. Okay, guys, we are going to start over because I put the wrong foot on there. It's going to be a long night. Okay, that's why this is a special. And the price of doing stuff live is that you do make mistakes. Mistakes do happen. So I have her feet backwards. We're going to cut that free and start over. Nice thing about life is some parts of life you can't get a do-over. So this is going to be our do-over for this little one. And considering how many do-overs she's had, she deserves to have everything done right the first time. So we're going to take it and do it right the first time. All right. Here we go. We're threading it back through. Meanwhile, I am further along in the house. I now have a kitchen. I, however, cannot find the sides to the refrigerator. I don't know what happened to them or if I put them up for myself. And 9 times out of 10, that's probably exactly what happened is I put them up for myself. So I'm going to continue to look for the size of the refrigerator while I am building the house. However, because the refrigerator is in the back part of the house, I can get away with placing it on the wall, and you will see the front of the refrigerator and not the side so much. So it might work out in my advantage. And we are probably on strike 2 on this, as I zip lined it and it wasn't all the way in. That's wild. This is the stuff you don't see. So welcome to my world. Okay, we got it. I think where mistakes do happen, but you don't see it because what you see is the finished little one, which is fine. And to be honest, we all know things happen. Okay, that's one leg on. Find the scissors because we're not taking her back off. We're gonna clip some, and we're going to clip the other leg. And just like when I do my other babies, I usually dress them as I'm doing them because it's fun. You get to see the doll come together. In this case, she has a brand new outfit that I got from my favorite store. Wait, I think I may have gotten this from a different store. But as per usual, I did find some nice clearance sales because I didn't want to go for broke with her, but at the same time, I wanted her to look nice for her debut. Okay, and the second leg, of course, is a little better because we worked out probably all the kinks with the first leg, so that's cool. So what I did for her is I got her a miniature semi-winter wardrobe, and we are going to actually use the clothes as a protection to let her finish drying. And she is starting to slide down because she's now heavier, which is crazy. All right, we have her. I'm gonna stand her up so you can actually see Mila's legs. She's kind of tall. Well, by kind of, she's very tall. All right, so we're gonna put some socks on her, and because she already has an undergarment on, and her arms are not covered. I mean, are not like all the way to her shoulder blade like some of the other dolls. We can go ahead and put her socks and bottom parts on. The cool thing about this is that the socks and her clothes and stuff will protect her paint while she finishes drying, because she's kind of damp in some spots. So we're going to put these little sockums on. And this outfit might be the kind of a sacrifice outfit because she may stain it with her paint. Fingers crossed she does not. And we have her. I have her a sweater, but she's not going outside, so we will forego the sweater for now. I'm trying to speed through this, but the thing about rushing is when you rush, you make mistakes. So we'll slow it down a little bit. This is her dungarees, I think that's what y'all call them, and they are a size 4, child's size 4, and her shoe size is a size 10. She is a very tall little doll, which, to be honest, when I first got her, it kind of threw me off because I wasn't expecting her to be that long. So I bought her 24-month clothes, and none of them fit her right. Like, she's skinny enough rather, that part fit, but as far as length, everything looked like she had put on clothes that she had already outgrown, which was kind of a bummer. So this, now what they say, knowledge is power. We know she's taller than that, so we are going to unloose her little buttons on the sides. And it's kind of be kind of weird because we are gonna pull up her dungarees without her head on. Shake them, shake them, shake them. And now she is dressed. I actually have a shirt that goes with it, but we're going to put her hands in first before we put the shirt in. So you're looking at the bottom part of little Mila. I'm going to lay her down and actually put her shoes on. Her shoe size is 10, and I took the liberty of buying her some really nice shoes from, oh my gosh, where did I get these from? The Walmart. I got these from Walmart. No, I didn't. I lied. I got these from Roses. I got these from Roses. And we tried them on, so they better fit. Unless her foot grew while she was drying. There it goes. I was about to say. Alright, now we got Mila all dressed from the waist down, guys. And we're going to do her hands next. So once I get her other shoe on. And the history behind Mila is I've had her online a couple of times for sale. And she may have been, considering she was my first child doll, as I said, overpriced even for my budget. But I thought it was reasonable considering she's a child doll. And I probably have put about $100 into her accessories alone, with her shoes and her clothes and she has earrings, a book bag, and some other things. I'm going to show you the other things. Try not to spoil the surprise of the cute little accessories we got. I'm going to stir at these hands long enough to put the right hand on. These are her little hands. Da, 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 da. So we got her little hands. So we're going to see, fingers crossed, that I don't have to take them apart as well. And I do. So instead of trying to fight that, let's go ahead and do that. So we take our scissors, same concept. Find the open spot, snip, and we're done. Oh no, it didn't snip. And we pull it too tight. Oh dear. And you may laugh, but this is actually pretty fast for me as far as putting it all together. It usually takes me quite some time to kind of get these little twist ties going. So I'm actually doing it at an accelerated rate tonight, which is great. My goal is to, like I said, I want to finish letting her dry. So I'm going to enjoy her personally myself for a couple of, well, let her hang around for like a couple of months or what have you. Then, and then when I take her, like change her outfit or what have you, we'll let her ride this outfit out for a while. If she is completely dry, I may put her back on eBay. I might do a special auction with her. Um, Because to be honest, she's really cute to me, and I kind of fell in love with her. So it won't break my heart if she doesn't sell. I have three dolls that one that's not even on eBay anymore, and I have another one that is on eBay and Mila that if they don't ever sell, it won't be a heartbreaker for me. In fact, I'll probably I'm like the little kid that brought a toy to the birthday party and hope the birthday kid doesn't like it because they like the toy personally. And that's kind of how I feel about Mila. And I have a little sleeper that I kind of feel the same way. And I have another doll that is actually on eBay. I did it again, guys. I zip locked it with it not on there. Okay, but anyway, I have another one that's on eBay that if she doesn't ever sell, it won't be a heartbreak to me. She already has winter and summer clothes. She is actually one of the Christmas dolls from last year. So interesting story about her is she has almost been in my collection a year, and which means she has a year-round wardrobe. So I changed her out for summer, and I am about to retake some photos of her in her new fall attire. So not changing the whole eBay page, but just the clothes she has on, and giving the parent, the adoptee, or what have you, the option to get her whole set if they would like it for maybe $50 more because she has a lot of clothes. And when she sells, I won't need them. So, I mean, it'd be great. I might, depending on if she sells or what have you. I might near Christmas. If she sells near Christmas, I might just send her whole wardrobe, and she has her own little carrying case or what have you. So whoever gets her would be getting a really great set of items. Like they would not have to shop for her unless they just wanted to shop for her. Which, if they're like me, they're gonna want to shop for her anyway. Cause that's how I do my dolls. I shop probably way too much for them sometimes, but they have to be in style. I was gonna do Halloween with the dolls, and then I kind of was like, nah, I really don't want to do Halloween with them. So we're not gonna do a Halloween dress up. I am gonna. I do have them in a summer thing, but I don't have them in a. I have them set up for. I'm sorry, fall clothes. That's what these are. I call it like fall back to school. But I'm really. I thought long and hard about the Halloween things. Not that I'm against Halloween and what have you. Let me make sure I say that. I'm not against Halloween. I just don't feel like little ones should, I mean, to spend that kind of money on a doll. That's what it is. I don't feel it is um and it's not it's an expense I don't have to have. So there's that. So when putting on her shirt, we are going to cheat and we're going to ball her sleeve completely up and slide it over her hand so that we totally miss her hand. Well, somewhat miss her hand. And I screwed that up. Yeah, I really screwed that up. So let's try that again. Okay, all this off as tight as we can get it. And we're gonna put her hands where. There we go. That's better. I knew I could do it. I'm gonna unsnap her dungarees and we're gonna pull that sleeve up and over. But we're gonna do the same thing for her other hand. And I'm gonna take the price tag off and hopefully her being able to bend is a great thing. So now when you're dressing her, of course, you're gonna have to deal with her hands and everything and her head, but while we're putting her together, we'll take advantage of the fact that we don't have her head to contend with as well. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna have to dry a little bit more. I may come back and do we'll see. Alright, we got her shirt pulled over. I'm gonna twist it around apparently because it is not twisted. And again, just like with her feet, the upside is that most of her is cloth. Downside is the most of her is cloth because you can't really. There's certain styles that they've came out with for little children that are kind of, to me, provocative, but they're cute provocative if you don't go too far with it, where the arms are showing and the back is showing or what have you. Well, Mila, of course, can't wear those because Mila doesn't have the right type of body for it. So you compromise. Like if I get her those kind of outfits, she has to wear a t-shirt underneath it. And it just looks like I'm a strict mother and don't want her showing a lot of skin. And I'm going to have to flip this and tighten it apparently. I can't remember the last time I put jumpers on a kid. Uh, okay, it looks like now it looks too big for her. It was having a feel of being too small. But I think the pants are a little they're leaning towards a little too big for this little kid. So we are going to straighten it up a little bit. Alright guys. We'll sit Mila down right here so you can get a gander at her. I'll pull her hand out. I'm so excited guys. I get to see her again. Twist this shirt. Alright, we're gonna put her back down so I can kind of straighten her up a little bit. Okay, I did a horrific job of putting this shirt on her. It's all kind of twisted here, and it's all wrong. Alright, now for the like drum roll part, we're gonna do her head. Okay, what I discovered with Mila, just kind of background, is that her head, the way they have her body and the way they made her head does not fit on her body. So, like, it looks like she's in prayer. So, what I did to remedy that is I bought a, a, um, a stick to fit in her head, and I'll show you in just a second what I'm talking about. And what it does is simply is there to hold her so that she's holding her head up. The skeleton stops like right there. So I don't know if you can see it, but it stops like right where the little tag is. And I have the shirt on backwards. Wow, that sucks. Because she about to wear it backwards today. Let's see. Really? That's wild. Sure do. Alright, so we might change that around. But anyway, it holds her head up and keeps her head from looking like she's in prayer at all times because she's really not. It's just the way they made it. They didn't give her an armature, I should say. So we're gonna sit her here, and we are going to get her head and get the stick so I can show you what I'm talking about. And drums, please. Here's Mila. Say, hey everybody, I'm back. All right, so we take the stick and we put it down into the cotton as far as it'll go. And then we take the rest of her head and we're going to do it like that. But first we need to put the twist tie on or we're going to be fighting that the whole time. So we pull this is the new twist tie. Oh God, I'm about to mess up. All right, so we connect her head on. We're going to hold her body. Hold still, mama. All right, we are going to go down, and in, up, and out. Make sure that it is resting in place because it'll be a battle to get her head straightened again. All right. I don't think I weaved it in. I didn't. Okay. All right, guys. All right. We go pulley, 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 pulley. And Mila is together. Welcome back, Mila. Now, I wanted to make her a school baby. So what I did was I invested in Mila some school clothes. For those of you, I'm taking her down, so those of you who never saw her hair can see her hair. It's nice and wavy. It's been up for months, and it falls in her face. So that's Mila. I got Mila. And I got to pierce her ears too. So now she is going to be what I call in a resting state. I got her some glasses, y'all. I think it's going to be adorable. So we will take the little tag off. I got the glasses from, let's see how they look on her little face. They're might be too big. What do you think? She's cute. Get your glasses. And this is Mila. And we are going to pull her hair in a cute little style. And get her glasses off. Away real quick. Alright, we're going to pull her hair into a little style. Maybe up here. Give her a few free stems. And we'll do this. Alright, guys. That is Mila. She is dressed and ready for the world. Sit down. Sit down, hang out. Alright. Like I said, Mila is going to hang out with me a little while. And she is going to probably appear in a couple of videos. Bend her legs so you can see her sitting. There. See her sitting. We'll put her in a couple of videos so that she can hang out and maybe do some fun things with her, show you some of her other outfits. But she is pretty much ready for the world. Alright guys, thanks for watching this great video with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, don't forget that hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you next time on Kitten's Corner. Say bye, Mila. Bye, everyone. Good job, Mila.